want to, we can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I said, we can go where we want to, place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance. We can dance. We can go when we want to, the night is young and so am I. And we can dress real neat from our hats to our feet and surprise them with a victory cry. I said, we can act if we want to, if we don't, nobody will. And you can act real rude and totally removed, and I can act like an imbecile. Say, we can dance, everything's under control. We can dance, doing it wall to wall. We can dance, everybody look at your hands. We can dance, everybody's taking a chance. Who's to save the dance? Who has to save the dance? Who has to save the dance? Who has to save the dance?
And we are about to go live, and let me do that. There we are. Let's see, is my audio working this time? Am I working this week? It looks like it might be. No, wait, am I? Did it freak out again?
I hear you.
Yeah, I know, but there we go.
No, I hear. Yeah, it's on.
Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on. Yeah, you guys are good, but I don't think I am. Let's try that now. Oh, there we go. At least I see that there. Why is desktop audio not showing anything? What are they saying out there in chat? We muted again this week or what? Oh, there we go. We got something. We are good. All right. Thank you, Al.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's give some shout outs in chat. We see Tam Vapes is out there in the chat. The Nurse Vapes. I got your, let's see, what's it in? I got your Celtic Braids in here, and they are tasty. Coming out to a 0.2, and even in a mech, they're really yummy. Normally, I don't run that high on a mech, but they're good. James Capozzi, Alan Gorby, Lino Velez, Ian Thomas. What's up, brother? I caught up with him a little earlier today. Dietz is in the chat. What's up, brother? I'm glad you have power. Ingvar is out there. What's going on? Tashi K is out there. Goose Girl's out there. Hey, Goose Girl, what's going on? She's been out and about around everywhere, learning everything she can. Shoestring Tom, what's up, buddy? Jeff Lawson. Rick Willoughby's out there. Willoughby, what's going on, brother?
My neighbor.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, maiden.
I saw Socrates in here earlier. Garrett's out there.
That was very good, Adam.
Very good.
Thank you.
Lena's not used to using the phone for live chat. Yeah, it could be a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah.
I got used to it because that's what I did before I did anything else. So how's everyone's week been?
Boring yesterday.
Snow.
Yeah,
More coming. But Tammy's all glammed out, man. Look at that girl.
Yeah, I have been having so much fun playing with this green screen. Just different backgrounds, doing different things to do it. So it's fun. So we'll see how it goes.
You've embraced the glam.
Yes.
Just embrace it because it's fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could be glamorous.
Go for it.
Doesn't suit me.
Let me just say, a little lip gloss works wonders.
Well, they have those beard clips now, Adam. You know, those little clips you can put in there. You can put a little glitter in there.
Accoutrements?
Yeah, man, we could glam you out. Don't you worry.
Oh, geez. Goose Girl just ordered $300 in flavors. Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies.
Yeah. Down the rabbit hole.
We have cookies. What did you say?
Yeah, I said, welcome to the dark side. We have cookies.
We have cookies.
Well, that's part of the reason for the green screen, so you don't see my embarrassment of my dark side of my shopping obsession of having to have every flavor in the freaking world.
Well, now you just don't have to pick your shit up either. You can just hide it behind the green screen.
Well, I kind of do have to pick it up because then I can't find it anymore. So the other day my desk was full. Oh my gosh! But I did get it put away. I did get it put away.
Yeah, this week's
Yeah,
been
man.
this week's been bipolar. It's been either snowing, raining, depends on where I was. Yesterday it was 75 degrees. Today's 42 and piss pouring rain. Oh, Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape. Vape Ross Vape. What's up, brother? Yeah, they're getting snow in Philly today too. I think getting like anywhere from like 2 to 22, I guess, depending on what's going on. Oh, Moose is in chat. Guess Moose, you gonna pop in or what are you up to?
He agrees with dark sides. Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Moose can talk about cereal marshmallow. I know he can talk about that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, Rick, I do have a green screen. I have to put it back up again one of these days. I'm lazy. I have it sitting right here in a bag too. It would take me like 2 minutes.
That's a good idea, actually. The
Yeah.
crowd shot with the
Yeah,
Eagles Stadium in the background.
absolutely. Yeah, and in here we have Flavorah.
Flavorah.
Oh.
I took them all out of the bandolier, so I'm not sitting there just cutting plastic open the whole time. Yeah, these new bottles too. These things are slick, and the way they're doing these little 10 ml bottles. I mean, I think these might be just the testers, but I don't know if they're gonna sell them in 10 mils and retail side or not. Except for like Bull City, how they repackage them. Some of the stuff down to 10. Well, we got
That's how
6.
most of my Flavorah is in little 10 bottles.
Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this marshmallow vanilla, this stuff is really good. It's going to overtake
I'm
one.
excited about that one.
It's going to overtake one-on-one.
Uh,
This cola is really tasty. You definitely get like that spice note that you would get from cola,
Cool.
but it's not overpowering. It's just there in the background.
nice.
I think Mullenberry has like a Captain Morgan's rum.
Yeah, they
Like
do.
that's-
I actually, thank you, Tam. You sent that to me, so I may have to play with
Yeah.
that.
Have you tried it? Have you tried it yet?
No, I didn't try it
Tried
yet.
it, Tam? Did you try it, Tam?
I've smelled it.
Does it smell like
No,
Captain
I-
Morgan spiced rum?
I don't know. I haven't ever had that.
How did you get through your 20s, man? It was like the cheapest, easiest thing I could get a hold of. Captain Morgan spiced rum.
Tequila.
To kill ya, to kill ya.
Tequila. Yep. Totally.
Yeah,
That
me and
was,
tequila aren't friends.
No, me either.
Yeah, the cit-
Captain and Coke used to be my drink.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, me too.
There we go. The citrus soda.
Yeah,
Do
I'm excited
not
about that.
put this in a tank. I'm telling you now. You put this in an old school tank, and it's not going to survive.
Yeah, so it's got a nice good
This
citrus note.
is very lime heavy. Yes.
Oh,
Plastic.
beautiful.
It
I'm
is.
excited about that.
The Wonder flavors rum and coke, rum and cola. Throw that in. A little something to soften the edges. You're there.
You're home free.
Oh yeah.
You're happy. You're a happy vapor. Bring you right back to your 20s.
Mm-hmm. Let's smell this honeydew. This is supposed to be pretty good.
Adam's still there. You're still in your 20s, aren't you, Adam?
Psh, I wish.
Yeah, me too.
Ooh, that
Closer
honey.
to 40 now.
You're 40?
Almost. 38.
Oh, almost. No.
That honeydew is spot on.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I want a good honeydew, man.
And here you can see
I mean,
the
TPA
you can
honeydew's
see,
good,
you can
but
see the
it's like-
tips, how they have them now.
Yeah, the needle nose.
Yeah,
Those are
they are
nice.
so. I mean, you're not gonna have any
Thank
issues
you,
with these bottles.
Flavorah.
Yes, they listen. We talk, they listen.
Mine's in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
they were talking about the new flavors from on
Developed last night.
yeah.
Developed.
Developed.
It seemed like they
yeah.
weren't even going to get to their mix. They were
I
talking
know.
about the flavors all
I
night.
know. They were all
It was like
excited.
an afterthought. How long did you guys vape until your palate was so good that you can taste fifth to or 0.15 to a quarter of flavorings? I can't really say I'm there yet.
Yeah, it also depends.
Yeah, it depends on the
Yeah.
flavoring too. I mean, some are way more, potent, so that little bit gets you a long way.
Yeah, there's certain
Like-
flavors I can immediately taste. Cinnamon Danish swirl, I automatically know if that flavor's in a recipe.
Yeah, that's what's
R. Willoughby James, I can attest to the fact that I have 3 children, and tequila was part of the reason they're all here.
it really did make your clothes fall off.
It really does.
Ooh.
That's why I don't.
That jammy berry, yeah, that I think I dripped a little too much of that. Whoa, can't really tell. That's why they're concentrates, and you're not supposed to do that.
Good enough.
When you can smell it, though, it's pretty. I mean, it's
Oh,
a
wow.
little bit. It's a little bit floral. Forget the stuff I ordered from Bull City that made 400. Oh, well, hopefully use the coupon code KitchenMix6 and saved you 6%. Yeah, the tequila I was already told do not knuckle test this. No. It is very boozy now. That one is one of the ones that you can use low.
Tequila.
Yeah, tequila agave.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wayne did it on his channel, and he was like, "Oh,
yeah,
that's pretty boozy."
That was my drink, and if I go out and were to splurge on a drink, margarita is my drink of choice. That is my drink. Today, awesome.
I'm trying to smell this black currant. Don't really smell anything. Let's see if I can get a little bit on the knuckle.
Well, I'm excited about black currant because the Fog Vlog did a thing with the black currant.
Yeah.
Yeah, black currant's good. You get that a little bit of a spicy note. You know, it's a little slightly floral.
Goose Girl says she's going to be testing forever. Yeah, welcome to the world of single flavor test.
Yes. Now Max was talking about this smoothie base last night, and I was thinking smoothie. I was thinking almost like similar to like a sorbet base or something, but he said no.
No, it's probably more of a cream base.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I wonder if it's malty though. That's what.
Yeah, that's probably that's exactly what I was thinking, Tam. It's probably like their cream with a little malt.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that lemon note they were talking about. It's definitely lemon heavy.
Oh, maybe they're going like after that yogurt drink.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. This is very similar. This is very similar to yogurt drink off the knuckle.
Yeah. That could be good though.
Oh yeah. I just wonder when you put it with some strawberries and some bananas and stuff like that, what it's going to do with it.
What's the gin like? That's what I'm really interested. I'm interested in that.
From what I was reading, because I was reading, Smoky Blue's got a lot of notes already up on all these. You know, her initial thoughts, because
Facebook group,
yeah, in Facebook, in her Facebook FLV fan, she has a little note section. And yeah, the gin, she says another one that definitely not going to knuckle test it. So
okay.
I'll give it a sniff, but it's definitely floral. Oh yeah, it's skunky.
It's
skunky. Yeah, that juniper is.
Juniper.
Oh,
that's what I want to know.
It's on top. Yeah, the juniper's there.
Cool.
Like Pepe Le Pew.
Let's see. Deet says he gets at higher percentages. Yeah, I don't think you're going to need to go high with it. I'm thinking 0.5 might be exactly where you need to be.
Okay, cool.
The melon rind, this stuff is really good. I already knuckle tested this once. This is a lot like it's similar to the honeydew melon, except it has a little bit of a sweeter note. And I think Max was saying that he ran it kind of high, and you just start to get some of the rind, but more it'll help with the fleshy stuff.
Good. It'll fill out the body on some of those melons and give them a little body. That's good. That's what I'm hoping for.
And here's that Brut bubble wine. So basically Brut champagne. So this should be dry. This should be a dry flavor. Oh, that's Brut.
Oh man, I can't wait.
That's that Asti Spumante or whatever.
Oh baby.
The cheap shit. The cheap $8 a bottle champagne. They basically
I bet it'll make a great sangria though.
That's what Smoky Blue was talking about, using it with a sangria. And I think I was wondering if you could do it with the tequila too. The honeydew, where's the honeydew? This stuff is really nice, really tasty too. This is spot on. Yeah. That's definitely spot on. Did I miss any here? The gin, the tequila, the black currant, melon rind, jammy berry, the cola. I think I got them all, didn't I? Oh, the pink fruit. This is Starburst.
Oh, excellent. For real, like real Starburst.
Really pink star. Yeah, the strawberry Starburst.
I'm hoping it's the real thing.
It's candy. I mean, I didn't get time. I was going to actually run this like 2-3% and do a single flavor on it. I didn't get to it yet. I think it definitely has a little bit of a sweet note, like you would with the Starburst. Sniffing it and off the knuckle, it's definitely a Starburst.
That's what I want, though. I'm looking for something that's going to emulate that, like, that Starburst chewy body.
I think you're going to have to add some kind of taffy to it to get that. But it's like definitely the flavor.
One has a pretty good taffy, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I'm still looking for that sort of chewiness to it.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
I don't think you'll get that.
I don't think so either. I think that's really hard to do.
Yeah, this was a 30 mil. It's down about almost 15 mils already. This is my mix today with the marshmallow vanilla in it.
Yeah, I love the OO marshmallow vanilla. That's like my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, this may take that one over.
Does not go well with Moscato, so don't do it.
Oh no, the pink fruit shouldn't go well with Moscato, because you're talking candy and you're talking white wine.
Vino.
Oh, wine, a grape wine.
Yeah, Moscato's vino.
Now, granted, over there they may not realize that pink fruit is not really a fruit.
Yeah, it's a candy. All right, so we want to talk about some marshmallows. A marshmallow. What do you think?
Marshmallow.
Oh, yeah.
Marsha. Marsha. All right.
Yeah, the rose essence. I didn't mention that one either. I didn't.
Oh, do you have that one?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
You have a rose essence?
Sing us the song, Adam the Rose. How does that go?
Oh, I love the rose. That's
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Is a river. Oh yeah, and look how dark this is. This is the back bar bitters.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like. I
missed like a whole row.
That's gonna be a trip.
They're saying mixing this with bourbon should be good.
What is that? A Manhattan?
Little boybin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, maybe throw some if you can get a sweet vermouth.
Oh, that's true. That's right. Yeah. I got the wrong thing.
That'll play that. That'll work. All right. Where is my rose essence? Where are you hiding that? I counted. They're all fucking here. Oh, and here's the sweet and smoky tobacco.
Oh.
That one is. I know. I'm gonna.
All right. Look at shit falling over.
Tammy's gonna be all about that.
Oh yeah.
All right. Where are we at here? Current.
Give me some tobacco going. That's what I got going right now in my Orion.
Which mix is it, Tam?
My peach cardinal.
Yeah, that's my
cardinal.
That's my favorite. I've mixed up 3 tobaccos so far, and that's still by far my favorite.
Yeah, you're fucking in here. 1, 2, 3.
I mixed up toonies. I gotta see
7,
how that root beer works with the Oriental tobacco. I'm really curious.
Oh, I gotta try that.
8. And there's the rose essence.
I'm really curious.
Where is this?
Alright. Did I run through the rest of these? I got the smoky tobacco and the marshmallow vanilla. See, I did that in the mix, and that is, you get a little bit of that powdery. It's a marshmallow. It's not fluff. It's marshmallow out of the bag.
Cool. Is it like fluffy, or is it like the marshmallow like, you know how like you like fluff like spread?
Yeah,
like
no. This is you like, get that powdery note. Yeah, you get the powdery note. Like it's like
the real deal.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is sweet and smoky.
What's sweet and smoky?
The sweet and smoky tobacco.
Oh.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to think of it. It may blend well with RY4 or maybe with native.
Don't worry about no RY4.
I would try it with native. I think it might work better with the native. And let's try it. And here's that rose essence that let's see, Raven Shadow. She was saying to use it with a tea. Can't really get any. Oh yeah, it's floral as fuck.
Well, yeah, it's a rose.
Exactly. That's spot on. That is spot on. You know, you walk into the florist and that smell of rose hits you in the face. That's what that is.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't
that-
have
you know.
Chirimoya's. Tammy, you have Chirimoya, don't you? From Flavorah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sub Apes is asking how that is.
I don't know right now.
Okay, yeah, Deets likes that sweet and smoky.
I'll have to get it and Moose. Hold on, let me grab my Chirimoya.
Antlers of liquid.
Let me try not to fall.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
do
fall.
moose stuff for money.
What's
right.
that?
Glorious. It's
Totally
glorious.
character. I love it.
That light is insanely annoying. We were hoping these antlers would.
There we go.
Oh, antlers! Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to fix the kid's Xbox, but I can't right now. So
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
there we go. Centered back up.
Area.
Chirimoya.
Let's see
Okay.
how it looks.
What'd you get?
yeah, that's what you got.
Nice.
Is that the Jetty Moya?
Moya?
There we go. Yeah, it looks
Citrusy,
decent.
tropical.
Mmm.
It's very nice.
Me gusta.
Cool. Yeah, Chirimoya
like
is.
it.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I have like persimmon, which I'm not even sure what to do with that. And there's some things to do
Oh,
with
I
it.
love persimmon.
I do too.
I think Fresh made Cecile a persimmon recipe on his show one day.
I think he did, yeah.
I'm definitely
Somebody
going
made it for somebody.
tropical citrus flavor.
Oh, you know, it was for Angela Garrity from Vape Magazine.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
that's
who
right,
it
yeah.
was.
That's who it was. I knew it was a special guest.
Yeah, I saw she was on with Regulator Watch last week on Facebook. I think it was Monday, I think it was. Oh, Con Ground's in the house. What's up, Con Ground? Yeah, he has the new flavors already. Yeah, Moose challenges Vape Malone for the horniest personality on YouTube's.
The
All
horn
right.
is?
Yeah, so where are we at
Oh,
today?
the horn. Oh, the horn.
All right, who wants to start off talking about some marshmallows?
I'll start with mine, maybe.
Oh yeah, I gotta
see which
put
one.
mine in our chat.
Hold on. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we'll do.
Adam's like, nope. I just want to put it in my dripper here, so I can. Okay, yes. Let's go.
All right.
Let me make sure I have it on the right. Yes. Okay, here we go. All right, this was really cool. Of course, let me get the share. Okay, cool. Okay. So, I love peaches. Hello, everybody knows. Okay. So what I came up with was a peach marshmallow dessert, and it's a peach gelatinous type with fresh peaches that was made with gelatin, with marshmallows in it, and with graham crust that's made with almost vanilla wafery graham crust. So of course my entire thought process went straight Flavorah. This is Flavorah all day, because they have one of the, in my opinion, best marshmallows, especially for a dessert like this. And also for a gelatinous peach, they have peach gummy, and they have a great peach flavor in general. And their graham cracker with Flavorah is very similar to a vanilla wafer. Okay, so here's where I went with it. I used the peach and the peach gummy, and I went a little high with peach gummy. because I like that peach. It's not a really strong throat hit with that peach gummy. And then I added the 0.5% of the Flavorah peach. Because if you go too high, you do get a bit throaty with it. And then just add a little bit extra to build on that peach a little bit. Some Flavorah nectarine, just at 0.25%, just to kind of add to that. And then of course Flavorah marshmallow, which I just love that marshmallow. I think it's one of the better ones that's out there. And I can't wait to use the new vanilla marshmallow, but this marshmallow worked really well with this. And of course the Flavorah graham cracker, and it's pushed a little bit high here, but I needed that for the top and bottom crust, and I needed it to be really on that vanilla wafer side too. And of course, 1% cream, because you need 1% cream in everything to blend it all together. Because it just works. Ask Fresh, she'll tell you. So after like a 5-day steep, it is, well, really just a 3-day steep, but mine's been steeping now about 5 days. It is really, really good. You get that nice peach, and it's kind of a gummy type peach, and it's marshmallowy, and you get that nice bakery note on the end with the graham cracker. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Cool. What's the Flavorah peach like, Tam?
Like I said, it's a really good peach. It's just if you go a little too high, it's got a throat hit to it.
But like, is it? Trying to think about what to compare.
Peach.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
It's an authentic peach. It's
cool. You know, like how people use like TPA Juicy and FA White to kind of get a real peach. You know, like to get it to be a.
Yeah. No, I would say this is a real peach, but I like that nectarine to it because it adds that boost of really what it did, because it's a little dry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
A little dry, yes, and that nectarine added a little juiciness to it.
Yep.
Yes, so that was more of my thought process with the nectarine. It added that juiciness to it and boosted the flavor too at the same time. But I did add a little bit of sweetness to this, just the Flavorah sweetness.
Cool.
Just a little bit, so you can do, kind of what you want. But it just worked perfectly off Flavorah with this. It just worked out beautifully. This.
Yeah, Goose Girl just asked if this recipe remains peachy, and because maybe peach forward.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, when I first inhale, I get that marshmallow on my tongue, and then I get
that peaches fade.
Say that again.
Say some peaches fade. She might mean that the peachy comment.
Oh, is it? It hasn't.
Yeah,
that's kind of why
Flavor
I did 2 peaches with the peach gummy, and then the peach, and then the nectarine, layering that. It should keep that peach there, to stay forward and stay there. But the peach is kind of in the middle note there, in the recipe, and then at the end you get that graham, that pastry note there a little bit.
I wouldn't say I really had a peach that fades drastically. If anything, it kind of calms down a bit.
Yeah, because at first it's like, whoa, with the peach, like, yeah.
Yeah, most fruits that are like top heavy like that, they're all really in your face at first, and then they kind of. So don't let that trick you either. Don't let that make you think that they're fading, because some of them are just very. When you mix them right off the shake, they're just very strong.
Yeah, but it's right now. It is just it's really smooth and nice.
I like that marshmallow vanilla beyond a marshmallow is. I think they have both of them now because that marshmallow is kind of like a canvas flavor. It's very strong, and that marshmallow vanilla is probably gonna go more towards the marshmallow side, because the marshmallow by itself just tastes like a dry marshmallow. doesn't have that vanilla note that most of them do, or that anise note that some get.
Yeah, because I've heard that with Flavor West marshmallow, you get that anise note.
Yeah, and Loran's has it going on too. And if you pay attention, you can or ramp them up high enough. The TPA ones have it. They're in the compounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anise-like note.
All right. Who wants to go next?
You can throw mine up. I put it in the chat.
I am on my mobile hotspot because
okay.
my internet is down. So no.
All right, Tam, go ahead.
I can't share today.
Tam, you grab it.
Who am I sharing?
Mine.
Okay. Share. I have to talk it through.
Yeah.
Oh well, let me pull you up first. Then I'll share.
So then, Moose,
that's
you're
the only
saying,
one that's in the chat, so it should be it.
So then you're saying like Flavorah marshmallow is more indicated like as a body, like it adds body more than flavor. Would you say?
I mean, it's definitely got flavor, but I think that's maybe what they were intending, and they were trying to perfect a marshmallow.
Yeah, with the vanilla notes.
Yeah, so like now that they have that one, that's like here's both of them, but. That original marshmallow is so strong that it could very well be bent into whatever you wanted it to be. It's potent. And you can be, you can easily, say it's anything really. It doesn't have to be a marshmallow.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Here's your beautiful picture.
Yes, thank you, Tam. My artwork consultant. And so basically, as you saw in the picture, you have a chocolate chip cookie sandwich, pretty much, with that marshmallow in the middle, and I used the Flavorah's marshmallow vanilla. We're at 1%.
This is really good.
It's really tasty. That marshmallow vanilla is real. It's almost that powder, like it's a marshmallow. It's not like fluff or anything like that. You're not going to spread it. You're going to go to the store and grab a bag of marshmallows that you're going to use to make s'mores or roast or put on a campfire. That's the kind of marshmallow it is. So it is similar to one-on-one's marshmallow vanilla. Probably if you go one-to-one with them, they're probably real. Blind, you might not be able to tell a difference. At least at 1%. I'm not like I saw like Smoky Blues notes. She was saying that she goes 2% with it and she can go higher. But at 1%, I like it. It holds the pistachio and the almond and everything together. It's used as a binder. And then that Cookie Bite is thank you, Pippa, for bragging about Cookie Bite because that stuff that's a one shot. I mean, if you just want a cookie, a chocolate chip cookie or something, that's it. And then the biscuit just to add a little bit more to that cookie. Yeah, Tam, we're seeing it. You're in the chat.
I think there's a bunch that those mullen berries are intended to be kind of more of one shot, or like those fantasy flavors that are more than one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They have that. What is it? Some kind of cake or some shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, you can stop sharing now, Tam. Yeah, that's basically it's easy. 6 flavors off the shake. It's I've been vaping it like crazy since yesterday when I mixed it. I'll see what it's like in a week, but I don't know what else it's gonna do. I mean, it's there. I mean, it's like everything I wanted it to be.
Pippa says you're welcome, Frank.
Yeah, now she pops in to make sure she heard that she's getting the credit.
The thing about marshmallow is I don't really think it changes too much with steeping. I mean, do you guys find that marshmallow needs a steep time?
I don't. I mean, it's not like creams or custards or anything.
No,
Yeah,
right?
A couple days tops.
Yeah, that's been my experience too.
The only thing is I would say to see how much it grows because some contain more ethyl maltol than others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's the piece that is important to know about. Yeah, absolutely. Because then you find that things get really muted, and you're like, "What happened here? It was really good." No.
Let me check something. See if because all these flavors now they have a little tab you pull back, and it gives you some not so much instructions, but it just gives you maybe some of the breakdown on them.
Oh, that's
so,
interesting.
let me see.
All right, I'm gonna pop up my mix while Mike's looking for that.
Yeah, I am so fucking unorganized.
Hopefully, my computer will play
There we
nice.
go.
And see something.
Yeah, so you just take these little tab and pull it back.
Where are you, recipe? Nope.
No, not working.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Okay. So I did something kind of different. I didn't go like dessert or ice cream or cheesecake. I used it kind of as a filler for a kind of a slushy, a watermelon strawberry slushy. And so I used for the watermelon, I just used Flavorah watermelon at 1.5. It tends to lean a little more candied than some other watermelons. I think Mullenberry is probably of the watermelons I've tasted, it tends to be the more realistic and probably the best. Um, and then I use juicy strawberry as the strawberry because it pretty much can carry on its own, and it can also have a little bit of a jamminess and sweetness to it, which is what I liked. And then Sugarloaf kind of sits in the middle here because this mix was a little thin in the middle of it, so it holds in the middle. It has a slightly more um, baked pineapple than a bright fresh top note. It's the sugars are a little darker, I guess would be the best to explain that. And then um, Fizzy Sherbet and Sorbet base are just accents, a little bit of citrus to get the fruits to pop. And sorbet base is a melon, has more of a melon tone to it, so that kind of supports the watermelon. And it has like a little bit of a colada or a mint note, people have described it as on the back note. I would describe it more as a colada, like a cooling effect here.
Hmm.
And then I used marshmallow, probably higher than I really needed to in this mix, but I really wanted to get that volume. I really wanted to get the texture and the volume in there. And so I used it at 2.5 to kind of fill in and give it that sweetness and the little bit of mouthfeel and density to this mix. Otherwise, it was pretty thin, and so that's how I used the marshmallow here to kind of create that mouthfeel that I wanted of a like a cooler or a kind of a slushy. But I, and I like the vanilla note in here. It's not really the vanilla is a light top note vanilla that you get. I get at least that's what I
Yeah,
get
that's what I get
from
too
it.
from it.
It's a nicer and it kind of worked very well. It's almost like I probably could have almost used TPA vanilla swirl kind of in a similar fashion here as well. But since this was marshmallow, I'm like, yeah, let me use the marshmallow, and it works really well. It came out surprisingly well, and it's pretty much a shake and bake. But after 3 days, it really comes together nice. Um, so yeah.
Of course, I have everything but the sugar loaf.
You could use golden cap.
Could you? Yeah,
You could
I was thinking that the way the application you have it.
You could use cap. You would just use it a little bit higher, and it's just going to be a little bit brighter. It'll probably work really nicely in there. Actually.
Yeah. Now, if you do get this Flavorah marshmallow vanilla, Mare, if you run it like 2 to 3%, the vanilla is supposed to come out a lot more.
I'll have to try it and see what it's like.
But yeah,
All right.
and I'm glad you did a drink like that without using coolant.
Yeah,
Sorbet base is the only coolant you need in that case.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Frank.
And that's a flavor too. If you run it higher than what you did, I find it gets overpowering. It tries to take over, and it has a little bit of a sweetness to it as well.
Yep. It works well there. In that application, it was good. Kind of a melon kind of mix.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is with marshmallow, it kind of takes some of the edges, like you had said. It takes some of the edge off the watermelon. Watermelon can be a little bit and a little bit harsh for some people. So the marshmallow kind of worked in that application. You don't really need sweetener. I mean, it's really sweet enough, which is kind of nice.
Oh, cool. Fucking kids down loud as hell. What the hell? I was getting ready to mute and yell at them, but then they settled in.
All right. So, what do you got, Adam? You got something for us?
I do.
I do.
Player.
I was just going to say that. Well, bless your heart.
You're just sweet ass pie. So here's Nana Fluffanutta.
Oh, baby.
Nana Fluffanutta.
I love Fluffanutta. I could eat it by the barrel loads.
So when I was thinking of what I was going to do for this with marshmallow, because I really honestly don't have a ton of marshmallow concentrates, I was like, well, I gotta make do with what I have. So
Yeah.
this is what I came up with. So banana, marshmallow, and peanut butter.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not so much bread, because bread, yeah, not the easiest thing to do. And I didn't really want to make it like a pie or like a cake or anything. So I just made my banana layer, the banana cream and the banana nut bread at 3 a piece. My peanut butter is a little bit of Flavorah with the TPA.
That's my favorite combo.
Me too.
And a combo
Perfect.
for the marshmallow. I have the TPA at 3, which I know is kind of high, but it just seems to work. And then it's for a little bit of the malty marshmallow. I threw in the FA, and then to whip it all up, I threw in the Pabst Vanilla whipped, and then the toasted marshmallow is in there for fun because I never use it.
Yeah, but that's great because it's
So I
gonna
just did it.
support the peanut in there. It's gonna
Yeah,
support the nuttiness.
yeah. I felt like, yeah, exactly. Like it would kind of complement the marshmallow and the nuts too. So
And I think it'll help with the banana nut bread as well.
yeah, and it's good. It wasn't good right away. It's definitely an overnighter, at least, at the very least. But today, I made it 2 days ago, and today it's banging. It's sweet. It's really sweet. Like you could probably even knock the super sweet down to 0.25, but
Well, because that's because the FA marshmallow and the CFA marshmallow, you have a lot of EM right there, so yeah, it's going to sweeten. Yeah, and the whip, yeah.
but the EM is definitely helping to tone down some of the harsher notes from the peanut butter, which is kind of nice. So I appreciate that, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I fucking pour sweetener in like almost everything. So
Yeah, I do.
I love sweet vape.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That looks good. I would love that mix.
Nice.
I think that looks really good.
Yeah, it came out pretty good for something I didn't really have, a whole lot of time to work on, but and Fresh helped a little bit too with the he actually suggested the throwing the banana nut bread in.
Well, that's one of his favorite concentrates of all time. So.
Yeah, and I love that flavor, and I had exactly enough to make this. So
Oh wow!
I have a big bottle, a 1 ouncer on the way. So
Yeah, I think
I know
they were
they were talking about a mix yesterday. Who was doing it? Cecile was doing a banana mix, and like she was like the banana was thing. I was like, well, TPA banana. No, people are like, no, don't add that. I'm like, add it.
oh yeah,
It's more banana than it is bread. There ain't a whole lot of
definitely.
bread, and the nut from the nut's gonna help with the peanut butter. So.
Yeah.
Like, use it, man. It's a flavor. If you have it, try it, use it. You could find something that it could work. And that's the
Absolutely.
whole point.
I used to vape the banana nut bread with at like 5 or 6% with TPA vanilla bean ice cream and a little bit of sweetener, and I would just vape that.
And it's
for, like,
good.
weeks.
It's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
Really good.
One of the first things I could mix, like when you're first learning to mix, you want simple 2-3 flavors that you can taste. Like, and I could taste it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was one of the ones from Fresh that I learned about. When I first, it was probably one of the first 30 or 40 concentrates I got was that banana nut bread. Maybe even the first 20.
Yep, totally.
And JTH in the house. JTH.
If you have 3 initials, you are at risk for having that happen to you. Just
A cheer. Nice little cheer.
you get a cheer. DTF gets it. Big Ross Face gets it.
Yeah.
3 syllables, you're in.
All right. Moose, you got something you want to pop up there? I'm going cereal, but that's okay. No?
It is definitely cereal.
I got it. I want you to talk about.
Not done. No, it's not done yet. So.
Well, I'm going to put up one of yours and you're going to talk about it because I think the thing that people are looking for are when you want to do a cereal marshmallow, what's the secret?
Yeah, I'm still. I was convinced that it was full of Flavorahs, but that thing is strong as hell. And it's not it.
So wait, so the marshmallow in your Unlucky?
That could be it. I'm going back to that actually.
Yeah. Put that up. Can you put that up?
Shit. Hold on. I have to open up all the flavors because I'm currently.
Here, I think I might be able to. If I don't crash, I have it up. Hang on. I might be able to share it for you, Moose. If all goes well.
I like that you have my recipes on
in queue
ready.
Prepared.
Well, I had a couple of recipes I wanted to talk about marshmallows on.
That's the
one I have up.
And so I think I think you did a nice job in this in trying to get that marshmallow to be that sort of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that cereal marshmallow.
Yeah.
I'm looking for. And so we're all looking for it to not suck and fade and be dry and shitty.
Right.
I think I got it now. Do you have it?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, it is up. We're talking
it's
about
right,
it.
it's
Okay,
right
that's
there.
great. So this whole thing, we can just forget that Flavorah crunch cereal is in there. Okay, just pretend that's not there. Pretend that it's Capella cereal 27. So we'll start with the Bavarian cream. That's the vanilla flavor of the marshmallow, like the outside part of it. And the emphasis, I guess, of the marshmallow is coming from Flavor Arts. And like Adam said earlier, the malty side.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of, marshmallows all look the same, but they come in different packages and different little styles and whatnot. And they do have their they are very subtle, but they have their subtle changes in them. The toasted marshmallows to like dry it up, like to fucking, I don't know, to freeze dry the shit out of that marshmallow as much as you possibly could.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And it's that bag of Lucky Charms or generic like marshmallow cereal that's not even Lucky Charms, that one that wants to be.
The one that doesn't come in a box, it just comes in a bag.
Yeah.
And like
Marshmallow mateys.
the box at this point has fallen apart, and you're left with the bag, and it's tied up and left up on top of your fridge, like one is currently at my house. So, but that's the basis of the marshmallow part, and I don't think it's doing something, but Flavor Arts Cookie could be playing a part because it's dry. It's like, and it does things to what, like bakery parts that you want done to them. I don't know.
Cookie does that. Cookie adds that texture, that note
Yeah.
to anything you add it to. It will always do that. So it could very well be.
Right.
Yeah.
So like when you're, it's hard to explain where I'm coming from, I guess, but the way I can explain it is that like the marshmallow that you get in a bag is fluffy, and you eat it, it's gonna be all great and everything. When you eat the ones out of the cereal bag, they're dry, and you're kind of like, this is sad. unless you put some milk with it. So I think that's what the Flavor Art Cookie's doing, is it's like kind of sealing it up, like drying it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I wish like I could come back to like what I'm doing is going back to this in a different mix that doesn't contain the Flavor Arts or Flavorah's crunch cereal and Flavor Arts creamed whip, because I know that's just not a very easily obtainable flavor.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
But like I said, this was like a crack shot mix at the time, and I was just surprised that it tasted good. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw it up. And then Wayne reviewed it, and then people started liking it, so I had to keep it the way it was.
Well, if Wayne's giving it attention, yeah, you know that it's gonna get.
I was like, shit, man. Out of all my recipes, he fucking this fucking dumpster fire.
What I'm gonna do. This one doesn't have marshmallow.
But FA marshmallow, of all the marshmallows, I think leans that way.
I think so too.
More than the other marshmallows. So.
But there's times that I've tasted a cereal marshmallow in TPAs. So
TPA
I think it's coming.
Has more of a vanilla note though to it. It's a little bit sweeter, and it has more of a vanilla note. I think a more prominent vanilla.
Yeah, and I think it's got like that, sticky, like got that like perception of it's more of a full mouthfeel. Like Flavor Arts Marshmallow definitely has the mouthfeel going on, but it's drier and
Flavor
malty.
Art has that maltiness to it
Yeah.
that you would get on the outside of a marshmallow.
Yeah.
I think more than any of the other ones that I've tasted.
Yeah, I've used that as a sweetener a lot. Just sometimes I didn't even need marshmallow in, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to use super sweet or any other kind of sweetener. I'd throw that in there, and it would gunk up the coils like a sweetener would.
Yeah.
What,
Seeing as we're
TFA?
talking. Yeah, seeing as we're talking about marshmallows, TFA would be the body to fruits back in the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Flavor Arts Marshmallow would be the sweetener as well as the TPA one. And then the meringues would be even more fucking sweeter.
Yeah.
So just some interesting information that I pulled before. 'Cause I can't pull it for Flavor Art, but for TFA,
Mhm.
the toasted marshmallow, the ethyl maltol in it is greater than 5%, but less than 10%.
That's a
That's
good
how
bit.
much ethyl maltol that's in it.
Mm.
Now, in regular marshmallow, the maltol that's in it, it's not ethyl maltol, it's maltol that's in it.
Yeah.
It's greater than 1%, but less than 10%.
So yeah, I know there's a lot of hate on marshmallows used in recipes because they can mute things. But if you're going to pick one, I guess in the two TPAs, I've been liking the toasted marshmallow more because it doesn't contain so much water and
Right.
maltol and stuff. So it's actually been a bit more of a friendlier marshmallow to use.
Right, right.
So and until I know what's in Flavor Arts Marshmallow, yeah, I don't find that I use TPAs all that much. It doesn't, or if I do, it doesn't stay. It doesn't stay in my recipes for long.
I see JTH is talking about Flavorah marshmallow treat. Has anyone used that by chance?
It's disgusting. It is fucking. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
All right.
That's why,
That-
I guess.
Well, I remember back when Mixin Vixens did a show with the marshmallow.
yeah, someone got it to work.
Ren Vapes used it, and I wanted to go back and mix that recipe. I never did because she really seemed to like it.
I think
She
I
also
never-
mixed it
that shit
really
out.
low though, so maybe she mixed it so low that like that shit
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, she probably went like below 0.2 or something.
Don't knuckle
See, I
yeah.
think I did too, and I still fucking tasted
Oh,
nothing but
no.
like it was like it's not the cardboard that's in the crunch cereal, but
Ooh.
it's like its next door neighbor, like its homeless next door neighbor. Like I don't know, like it's a different
Oh.
animal of cardboard.
But I really like their marshmallow. I love flavor with marshmallow, but oh, that is. I don't know where to go with that.
You're
But
right.
I do enjoy their s'mores. It has a marshmallow in it and a chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
But you
Just
have
so
to
happened to
build
find
on
that.
Flavor is more right there.
You have to build on that a lot.
Yeah, Pippa, I totally agree. Flavor frosting is an effective sweetener. I mean, it wouldn't fall into one of the three categories, but it's it's still a good sweetener, and nonetheless.
The utility knife.
Yeah,
I'd put it in the top left corner of the
yeah,
dial.
it could go there. Yeah.
Some additives to marshmallow that are worth noting would be obviously the handful of vanillas you have out there, but Flavorah's frosting, Flavorah's whipped cream, and the fuck is the other one? Shit, that'll come to me. But those are two of them at least. Capella's vanilla whipped cream.
Yes,
what I
I
did.
enjoy that one a lot.
Yeah, that tastes just like it's a whipped cream, sure, but it tastes like the outside of a marshmallow. Like if you just let the marshmallows sit in your mouth and didn't move it.
Well, and
That's
there's
what you get.
line, whipped marshmallow is pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like that one. It's a bit thin.
Yeah, you have to kind of bump it up more than you would other ones, but I enjoy that one.
No.
A new category called the smooth edges of the body is now a thing.
Oh, okay, makes sense. What? Smart ass. Sneaking in.
Last time she did that, she brought a lizard over and put him on your shoulder.
Yeah, right. I don't know what's up with the lizard. He's like burying himself in the corner to.
He's brumating.
Oh yeah, they call it bromating, brumating, or whatever.
Ruminating? What?
Yeah.
Ruminating?
Yeah. It's kind of like a hibernation, I guess.
He's awake. He's just
Yeah. He's...
All right. Anything else we want to talk about with marshmallows?
They want to say him?
Anyone help? Any other recipes we want to share?
I don't think so. As far as marshmallow, I do have a Flavorah one I could throw in for with the new stuff that I did with the rum and the not the rum, the cola and the citrus soda. Let me pull that up.
Yeah. Let's see it.
All right, what am I doing here? I'm hitting too much shit at once. Here we go. Where is it? There it is. Here, I'll share it in our chat and Tam or maybe you guys can pull it up. Let me pull it here. There it is. Oh, wait, hold on. I have it private right now.
Oh, that isn't it. That wasn't it.
Well, yeah, I can get a private thing. What the hell? All right. That's right. I forgot. I guess she had a private. The URL. Because this one, it was, Smoky Blue was talking about it, so I'm going to assume that she's mixed it very similar, so I don't want to take all the credit for this mix. There it is.
Do you want me to do it, or you got it?
I got it. Okay. Hopefully, no crashing. We'll be good. There we go. There you go, Frank.
All right, there it is. Yeah, basically, this cola with the citrus soda at 2.5%, and you throw, a little bit of cream at it, nothing crazy. Like she had recommended 0.6 or below, and this turned out to be really nice. The cola takes the sharp edges off the citrus and pulls the spice note, a little bit of spice notes in with the cola itself. And I mean, it's a nice easy way to play with the new flavors once you get them. I mean, it worked out really nice. I enjoy it. I just mixed it up, say a couple hours ago, and it's worked out nice. I like it so far.
Yeah, the cream probably gives it a little body too. Like it, probably helps fill it in a little bit.
Kind of like what you would do with cola, with like a little bit of vanilla.
Yeah, exactly. I would never think to do that, but hey, Flavorah cream, man. Put that in everything, and it'll work. Nice, cool, a nice easy mix.
That's what Fresh says. Add Flavorah cream, everything can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw it in there, man. It's good stuff.
Oh heck yeah! So before we wrap up, do we want to talk about the bad news of New York?
Oh man.
Gosh.
I mean,
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to begin. I mean, where to begin with New York? It's a shit show.
Yeah, and I thought they had done so well last year. They had been able to defeat everything that was coming across the table. They were moving it, but oh man.
Yeah, now it's all it's down to is Cuomo's signature, and it's done.
Yeah. And
700 vape shops are going to, close tomorrow if he signs it today. I mean, basically, it's bullshit.
Oh my god.
You have
He's been behind it. I have a current vape shop owner sitting in my living room right now.
Okay, so that person knows. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yep.
I mean, what New York's doing, what they did down in South Australia, and what Hawaii is trying to do, and you're seeing a lot of these tobacco 21s. Fortunately, Kentucky shot theirs down, which was good because Fort Campbell, Kentucky is a very large military town. They probably house 10,000 service members there. And I'm sorry, you could be trained to fire an M16 and you can't go into a vape shop, but here's a carton of Marlboro, here's a carton of Cancer. Yeah, no, fuck you. I mean, plain and simple. You know, just, I mean, it's.
I don't understand. We're going to, they want to do away with vaping products, but you can still go buy fucking cigarettes.
Yeah.
I mean, give me a break. This, it makes no damn sense at all to me. None.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's just, it's exhausting. I don't know how the people
It's just
yeah,
ridiculous.
It is.
Absolutely insane.
I just don't see how these like Greg Conley and David Grohl and all these people that are big advocates, Jen Berger Coleman and Andrew Albright and the other woman from Safada. I don't know how they're getting any sleep.
Somebody's getting a shitload of money somewhere. I mean, it's
oh yeah. I mean, it's
without a doubt.
I mean, that's what
it just infuriates me. This is what our country has come to. Well, the freaking world is just come to freaking money.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. We should not be surprised because it's been like that for ever since they started printing money.
Yep, since even before that with bartering.
Yeah,
probably. So
yeah,
Frank,
my gosh.
Is this the whole state of New York they're looking at?
Yeah, this is the whole state. Yeah, this isn't just New York State. This isn't Buffalo. This is everything. This is the whole entire state.
I thought it was just Buffalo.
No,
The whole
Buffalo and
state.
Suffolk and.
Well,
Wow.
It's all. It's not just Erie County now. It's everything.
Go smoke up your pack of cigarettes, but you can't go buy vape juice. You can't go buy a mod. You can't quit smoke. You can't quit smoking unless you buy a patch or a.
So it's a flavor band, and it's what else?
Oh, well, it's a flavor band. You know, flavor band's going to just end it all anyway.
So yeah. So wow.
Yeah, if it's a flavor ban, why would you keep your shop open for mods? I mean, I guess you could, but
yeah, but you're not going to make any money.
You become a jewel shop. You become a jewel shop, baby.
Yeah.
Well, for coils, maybe.
Maybe, but
Shop with coils.
you're not going to. Yeah, the juice is where where vape shops make their money.
Absolutely.
100%, hands down.
Go ahead, Moose. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, or switch over to CBD and all that other stuff. I mean, there's still a market in that, but it's just not as demanding as the vaping is. So.
Yeah, in my local shop, I would say that their hardware is down probably easily by 60%. The hardware they used to carry, so they carry probably about a third of what they used to carry, and their CBD is probably used to be 10 to 20%, is now probably 40% of what they carry.
Yeah, it got like it got excited, and then all of a sudden, like it just kind of like, not really that big of a thing.
Well, in New Jersey, is the CBD juice, is that subject to the tax?
Nope.
Exactly. Exactly.
You also just wouldn't use you wouldn't use it like you would.
No, you're going to use them a lot more sparingly, I would assume. I mean, I've never, I can't mess with it because of my CDLs, but I would just assume that you would not use it as much. Yeah. What's up, Gizzy? I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're having a good day there, brother.
Sporkly feet.
Yeah, exactly. Sporkly feet.
Sporkly feet. All right.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, folks.
Yeah.
Adam, what do you want to tell the good people? You want to tell us the song that you're working on?
Nope.
Come on, damn it. I thought I had him in a weak moment where he might just like give me a hint.
Never when it comes to music. Never a weak moment. What do I want to tell you guys? I play bass in a band called Eddie and the Arsons. You should go to eddieandthearsons.com and listen to us, and you will like it.
You will like it. And
yeah, check me out on ELR. Madam, I'm Adam. One word. And that's about it.
yeah. And if you watch Golfy's show or Fresh's show and our show, you'll hear the music at the front is always Adam. So if you listen and you're like, oh, wow, that's really good, that's pretty much going to be Adam.
Yeah,
For a
every
while.
2 weeks I do a cover song based on a group that we have in Facebook called Music Time with Adam on Golf T Vapes. So
It's great.
join the group and you can pick 2 songs as long as they're top 100 Billboard.
Any
And
list.
that's very loose because there's contemporary, there's children's charts. So yeah,
Mm.
you can get crazy. Trust me, the meter vapes gets crazy.
Yeah.
Join the group, pick a song. And maybe
Isn't the
we'll
shark
do
song on the top 100?
yeah.
Baby Shark, yeah. Baby
No.
Shark.
Baby
We,
It's
Shark.
gotta be.
we will not, if that ends up winning one, we will not be using that one as an intro. I can tell you that right now.
Or what was that other
Oh.
stupid song? What does a fox do? Or the
Yeah.
Kingdom
Oh,
Style
Oh,
song.
yeah.
I will fucking leave right now.
Yeah.
The worst.
I'm pretty sure YouTube would just like shut us down and be like, no. Oh, Emily's popping in last second. Let me guess, right? Notifications are probably just going out now, right?
Yeah, probably.
We did a 3-second look without the green screen.
Oh, I got one.
What is
at
that?
101.
What do you want to see? Just the green?
Maybe we want to see behind you. I don't know.
Well, I would have to
the
move
screen.
it.
Yeah,
Does
that
it
would be-
say glam? Does it say glam or tam?
Glam.
It should say tam.
It's all blinked out.
There's none. See?
We need one that says tam.
That's what we said.
We're
Yeah,
work-
I know. I'm gonna
we're
work
working on that for
it.
next
Wait,
week.
Here you go. That one says Tam Vape. Right there.
Ah,
There
I
you
like
go.
that too. That
Oh.
would make an awesome tattoo for somebody.
Oh, he wants to see
I
the
know,
shelves.
right?
That's
I
what.
think I might do that.
That would be cool. All right, Moose, what's your story? Share with the people.
Not one you want to hear, boys. and girls.
Oh, the shelves. Oh my gosh. Hold on. You wanna-
Holding onto a shelf.
They want to see
Oh.
my shelves.
Oh, well, really quick, we're gonna do this. So, if you take the marshmallow somewhat from the other unlucky,
There we go.
and we put it in unlucked.
There we go. There we go.
we did this. So
Yeah.
I'm turning down Lucky Leprechaun just
There
to
we
draw the marshmallow out of it. And using Capella's New York cheesecake because it does have a slight fucking like vanilla frosting thing going on in it. And I'm also using the strawberry as not as a strawberry, it's as a sweetener and to bend the apple snacks down even further to oat cereal and not apple and spice cereal.
Yeah.
The strawberry seems to hide it even further. It's obviously because of the flavor of strawberry or the EM content, but we're ramping up toasted marshmallow because I don't give a shit, and flavor art marshmallow because we already talked about it, and that's it. You can find me on ATF and here on
Wait,
occasional
which one?
Sundays.
Which recipe is this?
It was wham, bam, glammed, and tammed.
Oh, okay, good, awesome.
Literally just put up.
Oh,
Like that.
you do, okay? I have one. I have Baby printed out, ready to mix. But that
That's
one has
the-
no marshmallows.
No marshmallows in that. You could add marshmallows if you want.
But it's a good one to mix. Yes.
Sure is. Actually, that's what I'm vaping right now.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna mix that one in the next day or so.
All right, Glam Tam, tell them about you.
What you want to know?
Earth.
I'm Tam Vapes. I'm on ELR, all the flavors. Instagram is Tam Vapes. You can find me here on Sundays in Mixin in the Kitchen. Most Saturday night on Mixing with Me Mates with DIY Down Under. And you can find me in that Facebook group, DIY Down Under. And and come join the Discord for DIY Down Under.
Yeah, it's
Tons
always a
of
fun
We,
time.
we actually do. Here I go again. We actually talk on the phone. It's not the phone. We talk on the microphone and listen, and we talk flavors and we talk recipes, and it's just lots of fun. And we get to know each other. You know, you get to. It's not video. You don't have to worry about looking like something
Like Glam
or
Tam.
anything. Yeah.
No glam.
No, because it's.
You can look like me. You can look like me, and you can.
You don't even have to be dressed if you don't want
or
to.
you could wear antlers if you want.
Yeah. So, but it's lots of fun because you get to know other mixers.
Yeah,
and you get to talk flavors and share links with other recipes.
Yeah,
so,
Pippa put the invite in the chat.
Oh, awesome! So yeah, do that. And watch Mixin Vixens tonight at
6 p.m.
at 6
Eastern.
o'clock, and at 5 o'clock watch
Hippie
Vapes.
That's
and
right. And the Juicy Crew.
Juicy Crew. Yes, thank you very much. Okay.
The Juicies.
So that's good for me.
Yeah.
That's all for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hippie Chrono and Simple Vapes, who did a little piece with Trucking this morning.
Vape and Trucker did one, and I watched the one on Addie. That was very good too.
Yeah.
I love Addie's stop smoking story. That his 80-year-old mother helped him stop smoking. That's awesome. And the fact that a healthcare professional actually decided to do do something right for once in their lives.
Yeah.
So
it might have been the only time.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's all that matters. Look at all the lives that are being touched from that one event. I'm MechModRN. You can find me on all the flavors in ELR. You can find me on Facebook and Discord and wherever. Deep Down Under is where you'll find me most. It's a great group. If you haven't checked them out and you're just starting to mix, great place. We have weekly, there's an interactive mixing. Pippa does a Q&A session, so you can ask questions and you'll see that come up as a YouTube show. And there's a great website that has some pretty good beginner content on how to use some beginner flavors, which is based on the work that the Flag Blog has done, because they do some great flavor reviews of kind of fundamental flavors you should have in your stash that are just good flavors that you're going to find in the majority of recipes. So yeah, that's just some good stuff to check out. And that's it, Frank.
All right. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everybody on the panel. Thank you, everybody in chat. I said, keep an eye on stuff going on right now. I mean, this is a desperate time for us in vaping in general, and it's a good time to be a DIYer because we may be the only game in town before we know it. Big shout out to Flavorah for sending out these flavors. Vape Dish, go check out that website. It's getting better over there. He's improving it every time I go over there. There's a little something added differently. Database is rather updated. He even has some Mullenberry on there now. I was like, oh, cool. So getting there with that. Say check out all the shows. Check out Fresh with Lumi on Tuesday evenings, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Check out everything that DIY Down Under's doing. And if you are happen to be in Australia, you're watching a replay, because I think Pip is probably the only one that's live right now in the chat. South Australia have some issues down there, so not just issues. I mean, you guys are they're trying to give you the death penalty as well. But yeah, I mean, just tell your representatives, state level, your town, county, your federal level people, that you vape and you vote, and you need to be a single issue voter come November or any primaries. And definitely send questions for Fresh 03 for Vape and Trucker's interview with him next week to let's see, Mike, put your email out there in the chat, or you can go to his last video and you can put it in the comments. He put a video out this morning. So yeah, definitely do that. Get some questions out for Fresh. I mean, I'm sure Mike's got a bunch of them, but everybody else, if you want to know something about Fresh that you already know, go ahead and do that. I think that's about all we got. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now, so I think that's about it. We're going to wrap it up. We'll see everybody next Sunday, and be safe out there. I know some people are in some really shitty weather, so be careful. Keep your car on the right side of the road, and we'll see everybody next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bowl City carries FE Lemon now.
Oh, I saw